Alright, what is up you guys? It is Cameron. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We are here talking with all of the Literature Club members. We just figured out that Yuri likes reading, really deep books and has an interest in horror, and we said that we've read one once and that we like manga. And Monica is saying something, so we're gonna, get back into it, but I just wanted to, mention, just in case you guys forgot or haven't seen yet somehow, this. You can get it in more than just a jacket though, and not more than just black. You can get it in a jacket with many colors. You can get it in a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, a phone case, a baseball tee, a mug, anything almost. So look in the description, there's a link to my store. If you get something with this design on it, I want to see it. So tweet it or Instagram it to me. Anything. I just want to see. Anyways, Monica, really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, "Don't say it out loud, and give that back." Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you. Suri's sidles? I don't know that word. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them in front of each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Cameron-chan? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're all back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Cameron-chan, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Cameron-chan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Cameron-chan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So I wonder if whenever I do end up having choices, which obviously looks like it's going to happen here, if I can, kind of curve the ending of the game to be a good end towards a certain character. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to try to appease Sayori or Natsuki or Yuri or Monika, specifically one of them, can I choose things that will make it go towards them? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem most. Exactly what I was saying. So, the thing is, we have Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori. Why is Monika not a choice, though? I don't know. Clicking on them doesn't do anything, though. I tried. Alright, well, let's save here, just cause. Okay. So, we have topics here. I think I'm deciding if I want to try going for a certain girl or if I want to just do one that I would do and see how it ends up. I think I'm just going to do what I would do. We're not going to aim for a certain one. We're just going to do what I am going for. So we got Together, Love, Destiny, Starscape, Variance, Papa, Daydream, Email, Misfortune, Afterimage. We're going to go with Together, Party, Lust, Depression, Spinning, Hurt, Excitement, Waterfall, Time, Tragedy, Peaceful. We're gonna go, so we did Together, Excitement. Oh, that made Sayori happy. Nightgown, Crimson, Anxiety, Clumsy, Forgive, Warm, Marriage, Infallible, Determination, Heart. Let's go Nightgown. Natsuki like that one. Nibble. Let's go Nibble. I'm deciding between Lollipop and Bouncy. Let's go Lollipop. Natsuki is... I mean, I'm not going... Like I said, I'm not going for a specific girl here, but I will give you guys my rank of girls so far. Right now, it goes... Sayori and Natsuki are like that close to each other, like real close. And then we go farther down, you got Yuri, and then you got Monika. Like these two are extremely close for first right now, and then you got a big gap, and then those two are pretty close for last. So let's go with Death, just to make it interesting. I don't know why Sayori like that. Kitty is a good one. Romance. We're gonna go Kitty. Joy. Just Joy. I was gonna do the marshmallow, but just Joy. And we'll throw horror in there, because horror is good. I like horror. That's the reason why I like Yuri a little bit, because like she likes the horror thing. That's good. And we're gonna do Giggle. Chocolate, Anime, Massacre, Music, there's a lot of good ones on this one. We got Jump, Candy, Strawberry, Melody, Vacation. Let's go Melody. I thought that would make Sayori happy, actually. Vanilla. Climax. Swimsuit. That's a good one. Boob. Graveyard. Kawaii. I see that and I have to pick it. Headphones. I think we chose Natsuki's the most. Hi again, Cameron-chan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Cameron-chan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. So the only reason why Natsuki's not my #1 favorite is because she's so, like, ornery. she's so harsh. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Cameron-chan always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little bit jealous. How come? You and Cameron-chan can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, you even brought something today, you know? Oh, sorry, yeah. What? Wait, Sayori, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when she's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically took the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I can... There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set of Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through a glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Camera-chan. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes my seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while I hope she won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe some I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but there's nothing really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typically a slice-of-life affair. That's perfect. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like their really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. But it just helps to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you show... Sorry, I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems to be about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she didn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into something because it's in a manga. Natsuki is so relatable. I just feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Okay, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop episode 2 right here, and I'll come back to it a different day, and, resume our little manga reading session with Natsuki at a later point. I hope that you come back and see what happens too. I'll be looking for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I also hope that you have! Buy this. Buy this. It's really comfy, I promise. And it's gonna be really warm, because it's gonna start getting real cold soon. Have a swell day.